I really believe when we are aligning ourselves with God, the power of being aware of the synchronicities that are happening in our life and it reaffirming that the position that we are in is certainly the position that we should be in. I'm going on month 2, finishing up month 2 as a healthcare recruiter. We're at 10 plus placements at this point in time, and I think that things are really going well as far as me learning and growing in the industry. At the same time there, when I got into healthcare, I was in what you could call a relationship, and I noticed how the patterns that my lifestyle, when I am honing in on myself, bring in and attract these specific women, and I hate it, if I'm really being honest, because I'm just trying to sit here and focus on, getting in the best shape of my life at 30 years old, really owning and being the top recruiter in my company, helping this company grow. And I just see how that temptation, how that distraction floods my life when I am aligning myself with God, with my purpose, with the direction that I want to be heading. And I got sloppy with it and losing my habits, kind of getting infatuated with what I was in, giving her the time of day, neglecting myself and my habits and the things that I got to be doing in order to continue on the path that I'm on, keep momentum flowing. And I'm so silly when it comes to thinking that I can change someone or that I can balance the both. And God just hit me in the face with the realization that I can't, and also the refreshment or the refreshing of the purpose and the direction and the path that I'm on. And we broke up. It was a little rough because I feel like I did really enjoy this woman, but at the end of the day, 2 different lifestyles, it just didn't work out. But also I realized how it was keeping me from continuing to grow and continuing to move forward. And so God, with all the love that he has for me, is going to, remove this person from my life because there's a better person that's supposed to be in that role in my life. So I think this breakup was rough for 2 days, 3 days, but then realizing, that it is all for the betterment and the redirecting and to help me achieve my greatness in the long term was really my saving grace. And at the end of the day, honestly, I have left this idea of attachment, and by removing myself from attachment to any specific outcome in any situation, in any relationship, I think that it takes off the pressure of trying to do everything right and get it perfect. And then I'm not affected by it as much because I'm accepting versus attached to it. So I think acceptance and attachment are 2 ideas, is an idea to explore more in my life and continue to keep that front of mind. But this can certainly be a little toxic of a mindset that I have. But the post-breakup motivation campaigns that undertake after are just incredible. It's just a rejuvenation of wanting to grind and, ensure that the opposing party sees what they are missing and what they done turned your boy into. There's no ill will by any means, but at the end of the day, the ego of mine still has a little bit of say. And okay, because it's not a relationship that I really wanted to end, if I'm being honest. But again, accepting that it did end, But with that fact that I didn't want it to end, I was enjoying it. I saw a long-term possibility for it. I am refueled, rejuvenated, been in the gym basically every day, making it a priority no matter how busy I am at work, and really staying consistent at work, getting on the phones, talking with clinicians. It was a slow week this week. This was my first week with no pop, so that was a slap in the face, and I had to check myself and realize like it's not, I don't want to say it's not me doing anything wrong. It's just the name of the game, talking with other recruiters, but I just feel I'm better than that, and there's always more that I could have done. But again, the mindset's so healthy. I'm not beating myself up for it by any means, but I also am holding myself to a higher standard, having more accountability, because there is more I could do. There's always more that you can do as a man, as a woman, as a human. I think that there's time and a place for rest. That's what this Saturday is. I wouldn't say beautiful Saturday, but it's a beautiful Saturday because we're alive, we're healthy, and I'm grateful that God has put me into this place. With how like the last year has gone, it's been an incredible journey, and I feel the most peace in my mind, and I feel the most comfort that I've ever felt in my relationship with God. I've been digging into Proverbs and reading it just from start to finish, and it's a really powerful book in the Bible. I'll put some of my favorite quotes that I've been running into on the screen for you guys to check out, just as a reminder for you, as a refreshing to your perspective and as a reminder. But it's incredible how informational the book of Proverbs is. It's like a self-help book almost, because it gives us all of the words to know what is important, what we need to be focused on, what will result in success if we partake in the actions, the wisdom, the knowledge, and gaining that through the Bible to then be able to act in life with a code, with direction, with authority, and understand that power comes from respecting and fearing God and the words that he has spoken through Jesus. Like it's incredible. So feeling really good where we're at, and I just wanted to check in with you guys. I just need to hit this first commission check, and I got to hire a videographer because I just want to make content every day and just share the daily life, because I'm on the climb and I know what's going to come is incredible, and there's going to be such a story to tell, but also it'll be cool to show you guys the climb from, not necessarily being where you want to be and reaching the top, even though I don't think there's really a top, because you can always keep going. So peace, love, blessings, prosperity, y'all. I'll talk to you next time.